October 6th, 2020. It's Friday.
November 6th.
Oh, shit. Yeah, boys, it's been that kind of day.
April Fool's Day.
Gotcha, jokester. Bam. Okay, guys, this is UFC 252. No, I'm playing. It's UFC Vegas 13. That's right, UFC Vegas 13. Thiago Santos versus Glover Teixeira. And we got a crew to break it down. That's right, talking hands. First things first, let me kick it over to the man with the fancy hair, Mr. P. Mr. Preston in the building. What's up, brother?
What's going on, Mo? Great. So far, great day. Great day, great week.
Oh, yeah. Tell them about it, P. Don't just downplay it. Tell the boys.
So I picked up the Dodgers future, 2,200 there. Picked up 2 horse racing, huge bets, another $3,000. So a $5,200 week so far.
Oh, yeah. Looking pretty good. Then we got the man down south down there. The man that's really good with those DFS, really good with those numbers. The man with the big brain. The man that made a little Southern Comfort bet last week. He paid up. He's a man. I'm surprised he's still alive today. I'm glad he is. We got Big Brady DFS by the numbers. What's up, brother?
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. Ready to go into this card. Have a couple bets we'll talk about. It's a really, really good card here. A good opportunity to make some money. I'm really excited to break it down with you guys.
Yeah. We're glad to have you, brother. Then we got El Jefe, the man with the master plan, the man that's going to lay the wood tonight. We got Slaughterhouse. What's up, good brother?
What's up, baby? We back in the building. We back in the studio. We live. We ready to roll out this card and start catching some winners here.
That's right. Let's go. As you can see right now, this is the concrete panel right here every single Friday. You might see 1 or 2 people that might come, that might go, but right here is the panel. So if you enjoy this type of content, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. Also, take a quick little half second, hit that like button. And for the people in the chat, if you could share this link, it will be highly appreciative. We got Connor Mack in the building. Matt Janney said, Mo, great call in that second round, ground and pound KO Bellator last night. Hey, that's what we do, brother. That's what we do. We call the shots around here. We're not going to have too much chitter chatter. Let's go ahead and dig into these numbers. We got first fight on the card. We got Gustavo Lopez versus Anthony Birchik. Yo, Jeff, you got some odds on this fight, brother?
Yeah, and where we pull our odds, guys, is from mybookie.ag. That's where we bet. It's our flip that cash segment every Saturday night. You can catch us live on the stream. Mybookie.ag. If you want to bet with the best, mybookie.ag, promo code PUBSPORTS. They'll match 50% on your cash deposits and then 100% on a Bitcoin deposit.
Ooh, very nice.
So the lines here is Anthony's -110 and Lopez -120. Over and under 2.5. Over +110. Under -140.
Nice. Big Brady, how about you pop this one off? What you think about it?
Yeah, I'm really glad this fight got added to the card for a couple reasons. We would have had like a 10-fight card. Now we have an 11. And this fight's really good, especially a fight to start off the night here. 2 guys that are more than capable of finishing here. And Anthony Birchak, he's someone that has these gas tank problems when he's on a full camp. So he's coming in here on short notice, and I really don't like that for him. Gustavo Lopez, he was taken down a ton of times by Merab Dvalishvili. Can't really fault him for that. But in this fight, I honestly think it's Birchak early, or I think if Lopez survives that storm, does not get submitted, which he never has, I do think Lopez can take over late and find the knockout here. I'm watching tape on Birchak. When he gets tired, he lowers his hands a ton, and Lopez hits really, really hard, so I can definitely see a finish. So Lopez opened up a decent, I want to say a decent-sized underdog, but like +130, something like that. The line is completely flipped. He's now a slight favorite here. I don't really want to bet a side either way. I think both guys are very dangerous. I think Birchak is very live for that first-round submission, but what I really do like here is the under 2.5. I got it at -135. Like they said, it's -140 now. I really like that bet. 2 guys that are more than capable of finishing. Lopez with a 90% finish rate, Birchak with an 80% finish rate. And like I said, if Birchak does not get that first round finish, he's going to be very tired coming in here on short notice. And Lopez, he can hit very, very hard here. So the pick for me is going to be Lopez. I'm not going to bet it at this point. I would have loved to bet it when he was plus money, but I'd really like that under 2.5 there.
Very nice. Very nice look, Brady. What you think about a P?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have a whole lot here. Gustavo Lopez, like Brady just said, his debut fight in UFC, I mean, it was a horrible matchup for him. Merab just grappled him down 10, 15 times. Couldn't really do a lot. He does have good striking, good knockout power. Burchak already had his stint in the UFC, kind of flamed out, didn't do so hot. Comes back in the regional scene, gets a couple decent wins. Now he's back. Bray just said short notice. If I have to take a pick, I'll take Lopez. Like he said, I think he has a little more power, pop to his punches. Can maybe get him out of there. That under doesn't look bad. Inside the distance doesn't look bad. Burchak, I think his time has come and gone. So I'll go with Lopez here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of on board with y'all. The thing is, though, I think Burchak is actually the more skilled fighter here. I think he's all around the better fighter. But in this situation, coming in on short notice, I agree with Brady as far as, he's going to be tired if he doesn't get that second round knockdown. And Lopez has some underrated wrestling. So, he's capable of stuffing those takedowns as well once it gets to those later rounds. So I think probably Lopez will lean, like a decision. I think Anthony's a tough out and probably the more skilled fighter. So, I don't think he's going to come out here and just floor him. Lopez is going to floor him, but I definitely lean Lopez here. I don't have any interest in betting, but I think Lopez is the safer bet.
I'm right there with you boys. The consensus is Lopez. I don't have a whole lot to say about it either. I'm definitely not a betting situation for me. Burchak, he's been in the UFC. He's coming back. Could be a toss-up fight. Probably going to go to a decision. It's probably going to go to a decision, and we're going to be like, oh, man, I think Lopez won. But, so that type of situation, the pick is Lopez, but a pass as far as betting for me. So before we get too much into it, so P, let's say people want to go to a website, maybe order some supplements and get as bulked up as you. Where do they need to go, brother?
Yeah, that's bulksupplements.com. Enter that promo code PubSports. Get 5 to 10% off your first order purchase to get, like Mo just said, as bulked up as me.
as jacked as Big P. So real quick, we'll let Brady, even though the icon is covering his face right there, we'll go because we want to see that pretty face. Spencer Skaggs wants to know, do you think this fight has a better chance to finish over Lewis versus Giles?
I mean, yeah, according to the odds, yeah, by a decent margin. Burchak is the minus 175. The fight is a good decision, and the Giles fight is like plus 135. And I also think it has a better chance of finishing. I could see the Giles fight being like a boring one.
Yeah, I could too. Appreciate that. We got Big Show in the building. We see you got Brandon in. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. If you could scroll down, hit that little share link button. We want to get more people in here. We got 24 right now. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Next up on the card, we got Max Griffin coming in, facing Ramiz Brahimaj. Big slaughterhouse. You got some odds on this one, sir?
Yeah, Griffin's coming in at minus 135 and Brahimaj plus 105, over and under 2.5, over minus 170, under plus 140.
Nice. Tank Brady, you want to take this one?
Yeah, so this is a pretty good fight here, and I really liked what I saw with Ramiz Brahimaj, but I only liked what I saw with him in the first round. Like, this dude's an absolute beast. He goes out there, he gets takedowns, very good wrestling. His ground game's very good as well. It's just after that first round, he slows down a ton. He's very hittable. His striking's not that great. So what I'm worried about is he comes out here, dominates Max Griffin, and then slows down. At that point, I think Griffin could take over. But Griffin has never been submitted, but I was looking through his record. He's never really fought any wrestler grapplers. He fought Colby Covington a couple of years ago, who's a really good wrestler, obviously, and he was able to finish him. I'm going to slightly lean to Brahimaj, new guy coming into the UFC from a really good camp. The last time I saw him lose, I think it was in like 2018. So it's been 2 years, very young guy. Obviously, he can make improvements. I do think he has the higher ceiling in the UFC. Hopefully, over those last couple of years, he's improved those cardio issues. If he can improve those, I think, the dude's an absolute beast, 100% finish rate, all by submission. Can he submit Max Griffin? Maybe, but if he does not submit Max Griffin, I feel like it could be a really sketchy fight from there. I'm going to slightly lean him. No bet for me, but the pick is going to be Brahimaj.
Nice. Big P, what you think about it?
Yeah, Brady, do you know he was scheduled for a fight prior to this, right? Brahimaj?
Yeah, he was. I forget who was fighting, though, but I do remember watching tape on him.
Yeah, because I remember that, and again, I think in that previous fight like this, he just got bet down, and now, yeah, he's kind of like a popular pick here. I agree. He looks good. He looks good on tape. Good power, good wrestler, good grappling. And Max Griffin, it just seems like he fights in so many close, like kind of decent like decisions where he can't put anything. Like he doesn't have the power to put a guy out. He gets hit too much. He'll roll on the ground too much and kind of accept bottom and then lose a decision. So I had a bet, and yeah, Brahimaj is the underdog, which is kind of surprising. I would take him. I don't see. There's not a lot that Max Griffin does that really makes me excited to put my money down on him. So yeah, I'll go with Brahimaj with you.
Nice. What you think about it, Jeff?
Yeah, no, I agree with both y'all. I mean, Max Griffin to me, like he's been in exciting fights, but a lot of that's because he's getting knocked down and he's getting his ass kicked. But I mean, he's a pretty durable guy. I understand why he's the favorite here. He's got more experience, and he's an all-around great fighter. But I agree. I think the momentum's with Brahimaj, and Max Griffin gives up his back all the freaking time, and I could just totally see that sub. I'd take the dog plus 105. Better yet, I mean, I like the submission. I mean, why not take him by sub? I think that's his path to victory, and that's plus 500 on my bookie.
Ooh, that's spicy right there. Yeah, no, because we got Brahimaj. He is going to initiate the grappling. He's going to come in. He has big power takedowns, big blast doubles. He has, good hands, but extremely good grappling. Just like Brady said on his recap, just like he said right there, he does have maybe some cardio issues. We know Max Griffin can go. So this might be, hey, boys, we might see some kind of draw situation right here. What if Brahimaj comes out, smashes them 10-8 first round, Griffin's still there, 2 10-9s? I don't know, just saying. I don't think it's going to go that way. I think Brahimaj is probably going to end up – Max Griffin's tough. Yeah. I mean, just from the tape study, this kid looks like a monster. So I don't think Max Griffin is above – he's not ever going to get in the top 10. I think Brahimaj is going to be able to come out and finish him. The thing is with Max Griffin, he has decent fundamentals. He, has a good jab, good 1-2. He can, he does everything decent. But I think Brahimaj is going to take it to that another level. He's going to come in, take him down. I kind of see what Jeff's saying as far as if he's going to be taken down. We have Griffin. He's going to try to get up. Maybe he just goes to get right up, and Brahimaj takes his back, throws his hooks in, throws in a rear naked choke, something like that. So the pick here is Brahimaj.
I feel just another note. I feel like Griffin's IQ is just a little off too. Like he makes some stupid mistakes. He's always seems like he's always on his back, and he's okay with that. And I don't know if I like that much.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add to this, Brady?
No, I think the sub prop, like plus 500, that's crazy. I mean, Brahimaj has finished all of his wins by submission. So something to think about there.
There you go. Wham, bam. We got Speak Your Mind Sports. What's up, good brother? That's Big D in the building. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us. 36 of y'all in here. If you can take the time, hit that like. That's how YouTube knows that you enjoy what we got going here. You see, from all this engagement, we done messed around and became the spot on Bellator. Last night, we were trending like number 3. If you typed in Bellator, that was only 2 behind, where 1 was Bellator and 2 was Bellator, 3 was Pub Sports. So that is y'all out there making sure you're hitting that share link. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up. Making sure you're subscribed to make sure you are there each and every show that we have. So third fight on the card, boys. Let's check it out. Third fight on the card. We got Darren Elkins coming in facing Eduardo Garagorri. Big El Jefe, you got some odds on this one?
Yeah, Darren Elkins, big favorite, minus 250. Garagorri, plus 195. Over and under 2.5. Over minus 160. Under 2.5, plus 130.
All right. And these odds are brought to you by mybookie.ag. Brady, pop this one off.
Yeah, so I really like Darren Elkins to win this fight, but kind of hard to trust him at this point in his career, losing 4 fights in a row. But this is a big step down in competition. Eduardo Garagorri, this dude's takedown defense is absolutely non-existent. I think Elkins, if he wanted to, come out here, take him down. I think it's an easy path to victory. minus 245, minus 250 is getting a little bit too wide for me. I wanted to bet Elkins, but I think at this point I'm going to pass. I don't hate him as a parlay piece. I don't know whether to bet him by decision or a submission. I think both are very possible. But this is such a winnable matchup for him. I mean, Garagorri's been taken down 7 times in his first 2 fights in the UFC. He was taken down twice by Ramos. His last fight submitted very easily. And Herberto Bandonai took him down 5 times as well. So Elkins is someone that goes out there, averages a little bit over 2 takedowns. I think if he wants to win this fight, take down Garagorri, I feel like it's going to be very easy. If he wants to make this close, stand with Garagorri. Then it's going to be a close fight. But I'm assuming he's going to fight smart, come out here, take down Garagorri, who has absolutely no takedown defense, and win a decision. Maybe find the sub as well.
Nice. P, what you think about it?
Yeah, I mean, I see where Bray's going with Garagorri has very little to non-existent takedown defense. The issue is, though, how can you trust Darren Elkins as a minus 250 when one punch pretty much busts his eyes and he's just bleeding all over the place? And Garagorri, if he can do anything, he can strike a bit. He has decent striking, decent leg kicks, decent hooks, decent power, but he's not a UFC caliber fighter. Ricardo Hamas just schooled him very easily in that last fight, took him down, got his back, and just choked him out first round to sub. Darren Elkins needs a win very badly. Personally, I didn't think he really got that Nate Landwehr fight was pretty close in my opinion.
I thought he won. I got robbed that night, and I'm never gonna forget that shit.
Yeah, and then Nate Landwehr in the post fight is saying to Dana how he's the next superstar in the UFC. Good luck. You win a split decision versus Darren Elkins. Good luck with that, with running your mouth. But with that said, I agree. I'll take Darren Elkins here. Just a good, durable vet. Needs a win. I mean, a loss here, I think he'll retire. So, I think Elkins will get him down, and I'll lean more decision prop. I don't know if he'll finish him, but Elkins should get done. Minus 250, though, too high for me to pay.
Yeah, most people have the major striking advantage against Elkins anyway, so that doesn't really scare me. The dude knows what he's got to do. He's going to go out there, grab a leg, and fucking grab a body, hang to him tight and try to drag their ass down. That's what Elkins does. That's his path to victory here. If he stands with this guy, he can get knocked out just like any other. A perfect example is Nate. I mean, this is kind of the same style fight, in my opinion. That's what I worry about is Elkins struggled getting him down second and third round. Yeah. After those first 2 takedowns, he could not get that guy down anymore. So I don't know, man. The line's a little bit farther away than I'd like, but Elkins, I lean here. I don't think I could take him as a bet though. Maybe, like you said, Brady, parlay piece, but nothing straight up.
Yeah, if Garagorri's takedown defense wasn't so horrible, I probably would be on Garagorri right here for one of the reasons that my man MMA KO says right here. Hard to trust Darren's scar tissue. My man has horrible scar tissue. You blow my man wrong, and he's going to start bleeding. Garagorri can strike. He throws, heavy shots. He likes to throw kicks naked, as they say, as by themselves, but he throws them hard. And I could definitely see Darren bleeding in this contest, bleeding pretty bad. But if I had to put my money somewhere, which I'm not betting this fight, but if I have to lean aside, I'm going to go Elkins. I think he's going to test that takedown defense, maybe press him up against the cage. He's not going to let Garagorri just stand in the middle of the cage and just unload. It's going to be a boring fight. If Elkins wins, it's going to be a boring fight of him pressing him up against the cage, trying to take him down over and over. I could see a sub or a decision, but either way, I'm not betting this one either. But the lead for me is Darren Elkins.
I mean, if Elkins doesn't get that lucky sub last fight, he loses that. He's on a 2-fight skid, right?
Yeah, I mean, he was
getting pieced up, and then all of a sudden he gets a fucking lucky choke.
Yeah. Anything else you want to add to this one, boys?
Elkins by decision is not bad. Plus 125 if you're looking for some plus money there.
Ooh, nice. I like that. You got anything on this, Brady?
No, probably going to sit back, watch, maybe throw Elkins in a Hail Mary. That's about it for me.
Ooh, nice. What about you, P? You throwing the whole 5,200 on Elkins?
God, no. you should shoot head before that happened. I mean, so we got Ali here. I know it's not related to this card, but this just got announced, the Jack Hermanson versus Kevin Holland fight.
Ooh, yeah, that's spicy.
Awesome fucking fight.
Yeah, but is it really that awesome when Kevin Holland's beating guys who are top 50 at best, and Jack Hermanson's, I think, a top 3 fighter in the division?
I think he's overrated. I've always thought he's overrated. So we'll see for sure.
Yeah, we'll see. I just think
he gets his ass kicked last fight, and he gets a lucky heel hook.
It was like a 2-minute fight versus Gastelum.
Yeah, and he was getting his ass kicked for 2 minutes.
I don't think he was. I don't think he was. I think Hermanson's pretty good.
So that one looks like, boys, on that prediction.
That does suck, because I wanted to see Till.
Yeah, Till.
Yeah, no, I did too.
Yeah.
But let's keep rolling here. We got so we're all on Elkins, I think, right?
Yeah, we're all on Elkins.
I mean, next fight, I think we're all going to be on the same guy.
Yeah,
too, so.
I know. It's Romanov. I mean, right?
Yeah, we got Alexander Romanov coming in, gonna smash Marcos Rogerio de Lima. What are these odds on this, boss?
We got -480, and Lima's coming in, the big dog, +355, over and under, over 1.5 +185, over 1.5 +185, under -225.
Nice. Big brain. Tell me, how should I bet this to make some money?
Yeah, so this is probably my main event. I'm a huge Alexander Romanov fan. And the thing that sucks was they were supposed to fight like a month and a half ago, and Romanov was like -120. He's like -450 right now on some books. So, pretty crazy, line swing there. But I definitely see why. He has a pretty clear path to victory here. Takedown to Lima. De Lima has about a 36% takedown defense. He's been submitted 5 times. And what I like about Romanov is, he goes out there, he knows what he wants to do, and that is to wrestle. He doesn't mess around striking with these guys. He goes in there, he takes the opponent down, and that's exactly what he should do here. As long as he does that, he does not strike with De Lima, he will look like a -450 favorite, a -500 favorite. If he does strike with De Lima, it could be a little sketchy, but I don't expect him to do that. So, give me Romanov here. I have him in 2 different parlays. One of the parlays, I have him inside the distance as well. I think if you want to play him in a parlay, I think the inside the distance line, you'll get a better line. I think it's like -280, better than paying like -450, because I don't know how this goes to decision in any way here. Another look is the under 1.5. It's a pretty big price tag. I think it's like -190, something like that. But again, it's really hard to see De Lima lasting even the first round. If he lasts the first round, he's going to be dead tired, and I expect Romanov to beat him early in the second round here. So Romanov all day. I'm assuming you guys have Romanov here too, but I really like him here. My most confident pick on the card.
Right there with you, P. What you think about it?
Yeah, so I got like Bray just said. So in that last fight, I was in the middle of texting a gentleman who takes some wagers for me. Romanov 2,200 to win $2,000 for that fight.
Woo!
As I text them, they pulled the fight.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, "You have to be kidding me!"
I remember that
because I was going insane. I was like all hyped. I'm like, "Dude, this is the spot. This is one of these spots. Like they don't happen that often." And they pull the fight, so we wait. I texted Mo about this earlier this week. My plan was to make $1,000 bet, $2,750 to win $1,000 on Romanov. I did not put that in, but now I have the money to do it for $1,000 again. We'll see. I'll probably tie Romanov in like a easy chalk parlay, kind of like what I did last week. Romanov's going to kill this guy. He's going to take him down, beat him up, easy round 1 finish. Like Brady said, inside the distance, a Romanov round 1, I think, is the play.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. El Jefe, what you think about it?
Yeah, I'm on board with round 1 too. I like that. I like Romanov big time. I think he gets the job done by a sub here. Lima has you could barely squeeze the kid and he'll sub. Struve, OSP, you name it, they've tapped him. This guy, Romanov, can do the same. So I like the buy sub +130, but he's going to smash.
This could be, I don't know where we're at with
round 1. Round 1's going to be the thing.
Yeah, with the flip that cash, because this could be an easy flip that cash.
Round 1 +125. So,
yeah, didn't he sneak into round 2 last time, though, Brady?
Yeah, that's what I'm a little worried about, because
he
stay heavy on that top control, but, I don't know.
Yeah, I think Lima's just going to give him the takedowns. I think he's going to come out and get the takedown immediately. He's going to get him down. It's just, to me, I don't know if it's the ground and pound or I don't know if it's the sub. You know what I'm saying? You just got to roll the dice and go with it. I would probably say I'm probably more inclined to go with sub because he does tap when you blow on him wrong. So, but my pick's Romanov, of course. I'll probably go by sub, maybe just live in living color. Might drop that first round. I don't know. You got to stay tuned. Tomorrow we'll be live from start to finish as soon as the fights go live. I think it's 7 p.m. Central Time. It's a later start time. So make sure you're rocking with us from prelims to the main event. We're going to be live betting that bad boy. We will be using mybookie.ag. P, let them know about that code.
Yeah, if you guys want to bet with us, mybookie.ag, promo code PubSports. You'll get a 50% deposit bonus match, credit or debit. 100% on Bitcoin, minimum $100. MyBookie.ag, PubSports is the code.
Very nice. So next one up on the card, boys. Next up on the card, we got Bevon Lewis coming in facing Trevin Giles, however you want to say it. El Jefe, drop me some odds on this one, sir.
Bevon Lewis is -115. This is a pick'em fight. Trevin Giles pick'em over and under 2.5, -205 over. I mean, yeah, 205 over, under +165.
Very nice. Brady, what you think about it, sir?
Yeah, this is probably the biggest pass fight on the card, and it's not even close. Trevin Giles, someone you can just not trust at this point in his career. It seems like he's taking being a police officer a little bit more serious than his fighting career here. And Bevon Lewis is someone that's not really been impressive so far in the UFC. I believe he's 1-2 in the UFC, his one win being over Daquan Townsend. So, one of the worst UFC fighters there. So just not impressed with either guy here. Man, I honestly think Giles is slightly the better fighter, but then again, how can you trust him here? Bevon Lewis is someone that likes to stall their opponent, hold him against the cage, very, very low volume. I have a feeling this fight's going to be awful. It's going to be very boring if he does do that. But watching tape on Giles, he's good at digging the underhooks, reversing position, and he looks really strong as well. But at the weigh-ins, Bevon Lewis looked really good, and Trevin Giles didn't look so good. And Trevin Giles, he passed out or something happened before the Holland fight, which sucked because I had a Holland a parlay there. But you just can't trust a guy. You can't trust either guy, in my opinion. So this is the biggest pass. I'm going to slightly lean Trevin Giles here, but I would never, ever put my money on the dude.
Nice. P, what you think about it?
Yeah, kind of what Brady said. So if you guys had watched our live stream when Giles, whatever, he had the panic attack or whatever.
Yeah, it was a panic attack.
That was
backstage.
So that night we lost around $4,500, I'd say. That night we had Edmund Shabazian. That was the night he was the main event.
Oh.
We had, everything that went wrong. The chick fight, we lost the chick fight. The girl.
P, what are we doing? It's 2020. You mean the ladies fight, not the chick fight?
Yeah,
Calderwood.
What
in the 80s, P?
Calderwood. Yes, Calderwood. That's the girl. Calderwood gets tapped out by Maya in 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And she's a -220 favorite. So we laid heavy on that, laid heavy on Edmund. We lost as much money as you couldn't believe how much money we lost. I'm surprised the studio's still intact, to be honest.
That was all because of Holland backing out.
Yeah. It was Holland.
Yeah. He threw a wrench in everything.
It was all because of Giles, yeah.
Yeah. And there was another fight we had. It was this 2-fight parlay we had that we were just going to put all our chips in. We don't get it. We chase. We lose. So be it. So with that being said, Trevin Giles versus Bevon Lewis, like Brady said, can't bet this fight. Giles does have, I think, a better skill set. Bevon Lewis kind of more of a striker. I think Giles can kind of lean on him against the cage, take him down, beat him up. But Giles' gas is really bad. And what would happen is round 3, maybe Lewis comes on strong, hard, late, puts it on him. Maybe he steals a split decision. Whoever you're going to take, I guess, bet by decision. I don't see either guy getting finished. But yeah, I'm going to take, I guess I lean Giles, but yeah, clear pass.
Yeah, I'm passing on this. This is a true pick'em fight. These are kind of both the same kind of guys, in my opinion. Both very athletic. But, like Brady said, how can you trust someone that, had a panic attack backstage and couldn't even make it to the fight? First of all, I'm not going to put my money on that. And secondly, he talk about IQ. His IQ is pretty stupid too. He puts himself in some real bad positions. There's that. He's been tapped really easily. He faced Cross on a day notice, and Cross comes up and and makes it a tough ass fight. Where Giles is a true middleweight, you would think that he would have taken that fight pretty easily, but I can't trust his IQ or his gas tank. And I think Lewis does have the higher ceiling out of the two by far. I like Lewis here personally. I think he can get a lean. I'm on lean.
I just saw the other fight, Ray Borg. It was Ray Borg versus a debutant, and Ray Borg would have killed this guy. That was the other fight.
That's right.
That was the other fight. Never forget August 1st, 2020.
Yeah. I'd probably go.
What a day.
I can see how Giles could win too. I mean, I think he's the better jiu-jitsu guy, but we'll see.
Yeah, no. Tuesday, I said Giles. Today, I'm going Lewis. I just think that it's going to be a boring fight. I think that he's going to try to keep him at his range. He's going to try to hold him up against the cage. We're going to see Giles trying to take him down. Lewis is going to have decent takedown defense. I think it could go either way. I'm not betting on it, but if there was a Wolf Spreads MMA UFC edition and I was going to lay a little bit of money on it, I would lay Lewis by decision. But as far as that, I'm not going to bet. This will be one tomorrow. I definitely will not bet live. I will just chill and watch this one. We got 44 y'all in here. We appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking with us on this Friday night. You can be anywhere, but you're here rocking with us. We got football this Sunday. That's right. We got football this Sunday. And let's say they need a little game to play, P. What do they need to download?
Yeah, so we have a Wolf Spreads. It's an app you can download on your Android or Apple iPhone device. You get $2,000 to bet. Your max bet is supposed to be $500, but I think you can re-enter it. So if you want one game, I believe you can re-enter it like $500 at a time. The winner gets a T-shirt from us, Pub Sports Radio merchandise. And yeah, if you guys want a T-shirt, just sign up. Try to beat us. I think most of the guys in the chat are in there. We're in there, and yeah, Wolf Spreads. It's an app.
Yeah, and they're updating the app so we can all scroll and see each other, because I know it's kind of they've been growing like we've been growing. So they're still working out some kinks, but they got an update coming up, and it's going to be a faster and better app.
Very nice. Make sure you download that app on your Apple Store or your Google Play Store, wherever you download your apps. Download that bad boy. Come join us. P, is the link in the description?
No, I can do something with that though. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we'll have the link in the description that brings you right to our contest. So make sure you check that out. Next up on the card, boys, we got Jamie Simmons coming in against Giga. Say that fucking last name. It gets me every time. Chikadze. There it is. Chikadze. El Jefe, you got some odds on this one?
Yeah, Giga's the biggest favorite on the card, -1 800, and then plus 500, over and under 1.5, over -120, under 110. Simmons is coming in short notice, I think just a day, right?
Yeah, it's 1 or 2 days, I think. Yeah. It's pretty short notice. So, Brady, you run into the window to before you say that, let's go ahead and get that right there. You got Big Brandon in coming in, dropping that $5 dono. We appreciate your Big Brandon in. Simmons said in an interview he's going to start slow and shoot for the takedowns. Let's get this Giga sub. Wanted to get that out of the way. We'll leave that up.
I mean,
we'll bring him up there.
That's all Simmons can do, but he's not going to get a sub or anything.
There you go. Big Brady, what you think about it?
Yeah, if you would have told me like a couple fights ago, like Giga Chikadze would be -800, I would have called you crazy. I mean, this is someone I'm probably the biggest Chikadze hater out there. I do not typically like this dude, but I can definitely see the improvements in his game. His takedown defense is getting better. His ground game is getting a lot better as well. He trains at a really good camp, and you can definitely see the improvements in last fight against Omar Morales. I bet against him, by the way, which sucked. He was actually out-voluming Omar Morales there. He was able to go in the third round, look a little bit fresh, and get a knockdown in the third round as well. And that's kind of what I faulted him for, not having the best cardio, slowing down, not throwing a ton. And you can definitely see the improvements. -800, I mean, it's really wide, obviously, but watching tape on Jamie Simmons, Man, this guy is not good. He's not UFC caliber whatsoever. Chikadze is the much better fighter anywhere the fight goes. Simmons is going to be at like a 7 or 8 inch height disadvantage. If you watch the weigh-ins, like Chikadze is so much bigger. He's going to have a really big reach disadvantage as well. And I think if Chikadze or Simmons strikes with Chikadze for any period of time at all, I think Chikadze is going to knock him out. But Simmons comes in here, he gets takedowns, and like Brandon there said, Simmons is going to go for takedowns, and I honestly think that Chikadze by submission plus 1,700, I might throw a little bit on that. We have seen Chikadze get a submission before. He was able to reverse Jamal Emmers on the mat a couple fights ago. He did throw up a submission as well, and Simmons, leaves a lot of openings, and he actually has been submitted before to a lower level opponent, but most likely a knockout. But the 1,700 is kind of interesting on there. But give me Chikadze here all day. I do have Chikadze inside the distance. Parlayed with Romanov inside the distance. I got it for plus 132. I really like that bet. If Chikadze does not finish this guy, that's very, very embarrassing here. I know he's won 4 decisions in the UFC, but those are against tough guys, Erwin Rivera, Omar Morales. If he can't finish Jamie Simmons, who's been finished in both of his losses on the regional scene, then I don't know what to say.
There you go. So basically what you're telling me is P needs to take that 5,200 and put it on Giga by sub plus 1,700 and make some jack. Is that how you're saying that he needs to ride this card out?
Maybe like $10.
Yeah. I mean, if I put that on there and that hit, I don't even know how much. I mean, that would be stupid. That would just be stupid money. But I agree with Brady. I don't want to say a hater of Giga. The way he fought, he kind of was slow, methodical. He was supposed to be this all-world kickboxer who, could knock anyone out. And it was really his last performance against Morales where he definitely opened my eyes. Looked really good because Morales was beating the hell out of a lot of good fighters. And then Giga just kind of put on him for 3 rounds, beat him up bad. Morales kind of was gun-shy. Giga stalked him, put on him. This James Carl Simmons guy, I just found out trains with some friends of mine at Pura Vida in Milwaukee.
Uh-oh.
So what I know from him when they had spoke, but they never thought he was actually going to make the UFC. But he throws a lot of crazy spinning stuff in practice, I know, like spinning elbows, spinning kicks. But he's very small, very small. I know they want him to cut weight and said he could even make 125. Here he's fighting at 145, and Giga is a lot taller, a lot bigger, and Giga should finish him. But I just remembered that he trains at Pura Vida. So Giga should get this done. I like what Brady just said. The sub and the
parlay.
Yeah, Romanov inside the distance and Giga inside the distance at plus money because. I mean, both guys are head and shoulders above the competition. If they can't get their opponents out, bad looks for them. But, yeah, Giga should get him out of there.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, I like Giga, too. Even I like the sub, like Brady said, because he has – his game has gotten so much better, man, that he's starting to let loose on the feet. We're starting to see that kickboxing, that world-class kickboxing that we heard about. And that's because he's getting more comfortable with the all-around MMA game. He's being able to stuff takedowns. When he's on his back, he's definitely throwing up some subs, and I love that. Giga's all the way, man. He's maybe, I could see this going over 1.5. I mean, Simmons is a tough dude, but, I mean, all that spinning elbow shit and all that shit, none of that's going to work when you can't even get to Giga because the link's going to be a big advantage there. So
yeah, and he fights long too.
Yeah, exactly. He really does. And those kicks, man, you can hear him from a mile. Those kicks, yeah, those are fucking wild. So I agree with that, man. I think the sub or the TKO, one of the two.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. Don't have a lot to add to it. Giga, it is inside the distance. I believe he finishes his kid probably first, second round. Hopefully, you know what I mean? Hopefully he doesn't stand back and taunt with them and all that mumbo jumbo. We got 50 y'all in here. We appreciate each and every one of y'all for rocking with us tonight. P, I know your thumb's probably hurting from counting all that cash you've been winning lately. Let's say somebody's in the San Antonio area and they want to go get a little bit of CBD. Where do they need to go?
Yeah, you guys can go to Natural Heights for your CBD needs. If you suffer from stress, anxiety, PTSD, or insomnia, go ahead, check out our boys at Natural Heights, located at 1880 Nacogdoches Road. Phone number 210-592-1060. Let them know Pub Sports Radio sent you over there.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, Mo, also, guys, if y'all are in the San Antonio area, you might as well hit 35 South, exit Cesar's Chavez, and come on down to Southtown 101. That's where the studio's live located. You can find Pub Sports Radio studio here, broadcasting live. Get yourself a beer, a burger, a shot of Jameson, whatever you want, man. Come down here and have fun with us, man. We're always open to buying shots. And hell, if you're cool enough, I might buy you some food.
Heck yeah! I heard y'all have one mean. Is it a peanut butter burger?
Yeah, we got a peanut butter burger, and it's just straight up peanut butter, kind of melted on the burger with chopped bacon.
Oh, snap, son!
It's pretty good, man. That's the key, is the chopped bacon.
Oh shit, son! That makes my voice get real deep. That sounds good. I like that. But shit, yeah, no, guys, if you're in San Antonio area, go drop by CLFA, see Big P. Go check out the bar. That's Southtown 101. Go check it out. That peanut butter burger. Go take a shot for your boy. So next up on the card, we got a lady fight. Xiaonan, say that name, Brady. Xiaonan, baby, coming in facing Cláudia Gadelha. El Jefe, you got some odds on this one?
Yeah, Jan is minus 165. Cláudia plus 135. Over and under 2.5. Over minus 310. Under plus 250.
Nice, Brady. What you think about it?
Yeah, I think Jan should get the win here. It's just the line's getting a little too crazy for me. Minus 165. I would have liked to bet it if I was going to, like minus 120, minus 115. And, Cláudia Gadelha is very live to win this fight. If she came in here with a smart game plan of getting a takedown, rather just going in there and getting a takedown in the first round and going away from it like you've seen in her past couple fights. And I do think Cláudia is on a slight decline in her career. Her cardio's not where it used to be. Her wrestling's not where it used to be, and she really hasn't went to it. If she wants to win this fight, I mean, you have to come out here and you have to get takedowns, not just in the first round. And why isn't she doing that? Does she have poor fight IQ? That could be the reason. Or does she have the cardio to do it? Maybe she doesn't. Maybe that's why she's not going for takedowns. What I think is going to happen, I think Cláudia is going to come out of here, get a takedown in the first round, grind out Jan, win that first round. And after that, I think she's going to be tired. I don't think those takedowns are going to come. I think Jan's going to win round 2 and 3, or even find a late finish here. The pick's Jan. I don't like the line. I feel like it could be really close, like a split decision type fight. So I'm definitely staying away, but the pick's going to be Jan. But if Gadelha comes out here and wrestles not just in the first round, takes into the second and wrestles into the third, I think she has a big advantage. I just don't think she has the IQ or the cardio to do so.
Nice. What you think about a P?
Yeah, so with Jan, we had a decent sized bet her last fight. She fought Carolina, but she was like minus 225 or 275, but she beat up Carolina bad. And Carolina, you could tell her stock has dropped dramatically. She couldn't take the punishment. But prior to that, Jan fought Angela Hill, and I had a bet on her there as well, and it was very dicey and close. Gadelha, though, needs to use some grappling, her wrestling. I don't want to say stole her last fight against Hill, but she got the win there. Now she comes here. And if anything, this might be the last, like if I were a Gadelha backer, probably the last chance saloon to back her, like in her that, like cheap, so to speak, plus 135, plus 140 for a woman who just isn't as proven as I think that like the public might think. I mean, she looks good, but she doesn't look as good as her stablemate, the champ, Zhang Wei Li. And, Jan good, but I don't think her striking is gonna be that powerful to put Gadelha like hurt her a ton. I think Gadelha can walk through some punches, get her down. Like Brady said, the gas tank hurts. If she can't get her down, she will probably get beat standing. But tough fight. Over to me is a lock. Fight to go the distance is a lock. And like Brady said, it could be a split decision. I'll actually take Gadelha. I'll take Cláudia here.
Oh, shit. Mixing it up, huh?
Yeah, I'll take her because I just Jan hasn't impressed me as much as a lot of people, I think, hype her up to be. Like she's some like killer. And Gadelha isn't trash, so I'll take Cláudia.
Nice. What you think about it, boss?
Yeah, this is kind of I'm on the edge. I'm on the fence on this because it's like what Preston said is man, I mean, we've seen what Cláudia is all about. I'm gonna go I think we see a China versus China freaking championship next. I think that's what we see. I'm going Yan. I just think that her striking will prevail and Cláudia's gas tank will go to shit. We've even seen when Cláudia can get takedowns, when she can get takedowns and she can't get that sub, like she just tries so hard that she's just done. So I think that's what happens. I think maybe she gets a takedowns the first round, can't get the sub, and then it's all she wrote from there.
Yeah, I'm going to follow Brady and Bossman on this one. I think Jan's going to come out. I know you can't go just strictly off of stats, but a couple things I want to point out here that I did on the Tuesday show from this handy dandy chart that it came straight out of the mind of the big brain. We appreciate you for letting us use this tonight, Brady. We got Jan coming in. She lands 6.72 significant strikes per minute. That's not total strikes. That's strikes that fucking matter. Jabs, crosses, hooks, stuff that matters are significant strikes. All right, we got Gadelha coming in. She lands 3.40. So Jan puts out almost double what Cláudia does. Then we slide over here and we look at significant strikes absorbed per minute. Cláudia absorbs 4.5 strikes from a regular fight, from fucking what's that fucking Kovalevich or whatever her name is, you know what I'm saying? Like fighters like that. I think Jan's gonna come out and she's gonna throw that volume. She's gonna be throwing tons of jabs, tons of straights, a lot of volume, and fucking Cláudia's gonna be eating it. She's gonna be eating it. She's gonna be trying to change levels. We slide over here to grappling. Jan comes in with a 70% takedown defense. So she has decent takedown defense. I think she's going to be able to stuff the majority of the takedowns. I think it's going to a decision. I could see where this could be a sketchy decision to where if you bet Gadelha and it goes Jan's way, you're mad. But I think ultimately Jan's at least going to win 2 of the rounds. And just from volume alone, I think she's going to put up a lot of strikes. And Gadelha is going to be bleeding and all that good stuff. And I think I'm going to go Jan by decision.
Yeah, I'm gonna just throw out there. I'm gonna just take a shot, throw $100 on Jan by TKO plus 900. I seen her.
There you go.
Like side fucking leg kick thing to the face, and I think she could whip Cláudia because Cláudia can get pieced apart from the outside. We've seen it many times. So
yeah, she takes a lot of punishment.
She does. She really does. So I like the TKO by KO TKO plus 900. I think that's not a bad option if you're going that way.
Nice. I agree. Anything else you want to add on it, Big Brady?
Yeah, you said plus 900. Wow. Because I can definitely see it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, most likely, most people are banking on that decision. That's plus 110. But honestly, I mean, Jan's a killer, dude. Her striking is deadly, and she has that sneaky kind of side karate kick thing that I've seen her blast some people with. So we'll see.
Not bad.
We'll see.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Next up on the card, we got Brendan Allen coming in facing Ian Heinisch. El Jefe, you got some odds on this one?
Yep, this is a pick'em fight now with mybookie.ag. I think Allen did open as a favorite, didn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. So now it's a pick'em over and under 2.5, over minus 190, under plus 150.
Nice. Brady, what you think about it?
Yeah, like you said, Allen opened up like minus 150, so the line has completely went down to a pick'em here, and rightfully so. I have a feeling this is going to be a really close fight, and I'm struggling to pick a winner here myself. I see a lot of people confident either way. Brendan Allen, he's going to come out there and hard in round 1, try to get the submission. If he does not get that submission, I do worry that he's going to slow down. Watching tape on Ian Heinisch, I have seen him get taken down a ton, like an uncomfortable amount of times. And if Allen's able to get him down, which I do think he does, I think he can have some success. But watching tape on Heinisch, like, he does all the right things. He's fought some pretty good grapplers. He's only been submitted one time by Marcus Perez in 2017. Other than that, he's been able to face some black belts and survive and get to a decision there. And Allen, I mean, in his last fight, he slowed down a ton. Maybe that will slide against a Dawkins, but that's not going to slide against Heinisch. And really what I think is going to happen, I think if Allen does not get the sub, I do think he's going to slow down, and I do think Heinisch can take over in those second rounds. I can see a Heinisch late finish as well. I think Heinisch is going to be the better striker, but man, Allen's going to be very dangerous in round one. He's someone who submitted a black belt in Kevin Holland a couple fights ago. He was able to grapple with, I believe, a black belt in Dawkins last fight as well. Looked pretty solid for most of the fight there. Heinisch is a good grappler himself, but he has a purple belt. Flip a coin here for me. I'll take Allen here. I'll take Allen. I'm not going to bet it. I don't have confidence either way, but I'm going to say Allen gets a first round submission here.
Oh, spicy. P, what you think about it?
Yeah, I mean, I think Brennan Allen can be a champion in the division. I think he's very, very good. Just the way he just kind of has run through people. And Dawkins is a very good fighter,
Yes.
who he just fought. Those odds we had talked about when that fight came, Allen was minus 275, Dawkins was plus 230. Those odds should have been that wide. Dawkins is going to beat a lot of guys in the UFC when he gets his shot. So I want to not gloss that over, but people act like, oh, he couldn't put away this guy as a 3-1 favorite. I would, cool your brakes on that. And Ian Heinisch, like, what's his best performance right now? A one-punch knockout of Gerald Meerschaert, who can't even take, Kamzat hits him with one punch in 10 seconds and knocks him out.
You can take that, P.
So I can't take.
Don't doubt yourself, P.
I mean, I think I could probably run around more than GM3.
You got a strong jawline, P.
Yeah, I could probably run around more than GM3. But Ian Heinisch, and prior to that, he just never really impressed me. He kind of like, I don't want to say lays on you, but just like really works that clinch, beats you up with punches, to the midsection. Kind of just, yeah, like Brady was saying, like if he could maybe gas Allen out, maybe, he wins the decision. But as long as Allen is capable, I think Allen's going to get him on the ground and tap him out. Or if Heinisch gets on top of him, I think Allen reverses him and taps him out. That's what he did to Kevin Holland. And Holland is a much more capable grappler than Ian Heinisch. I really like Allen. I think, like I said, I think Allen has the goods. I think he's a top 5 borderline champion type fighter. So, Brennan Allen for me.
Yeah, I'm right there with you on Allen. I've never been a big Ian Heinisch fan. I think he comes in, he is a brawler. Dude's a stud. He has some power. He telegraphs a lot of his shots, though, and he gets taken down. And Brendan Allen is going to walk forward. I don't want to see him coming in trying to strike with him. I want to see him coming in, throw some shots, level changing, taking this guy down and looking for an arm triangle choke. That's what I want to see. That's what I think I'm going to see. Ian Heinisch has been known to shit in apple pies, though. So we got to watch out for that if you are betting either side on this one. But I think, I don't know as far as champion right now, but he is somebody that I see that could very easily be ranked a lot higher than what he is. Maybe even like if they start feeding him decent people, then he'll be able to climb that ladder because, I mean, the kid has the goods. He's a good grappler, and he does what he knows he's good at, and that's what I like to see in a fighter. So I'm gonna go Brendan Allen. What's that submission prop, Brady? Do you know?
I think it was like either plus 400 or plus 500.
Oh yeah, I mean, I might.
Allen by submissions plus 400.
Yeah, I might go ahead and lock that one in as a pick, and I'll probably go ahead and lock that in as a bet too. Brendan Allen plus 400. So let's say you're on a hike, B. Let's say you're on a hike, because I know you probably got like a super bad girlfriend. You're going out, you're walking with her, holding her hand. All the guys are looking, and she's like, "Baby, I'm hungry." And you pull out a nice little Built Bar out your back pocket. Where do they need to go to order those Built Bars, B?
BuiltBars.com. Enter that promo code PubSports. You'll get 20% off your first purchase. Great flavors: mint chocolate chip, cookies and cream. I think they have a cherry Garcia. That's that Ben and Jerry's flavor. I believe.
Spicy.
So I think they have a lot of good flavors. BuiltBar.com.
Yeah, I actually got a care package mailed in the other day, so we'll be snacking on those suckers live tomorrow.
Heck yeah!
8 flavors: mint chocolate chip, peanut butter, you name it, dude.
Oh, let's go.
Hey, I didn't get to put my last pick out. I think Allen, definitely is going to be, like top 15, top 10, no doubt. I don't think he's championship yet. If his striking catches up to his grappling, yeah, I mean, he can definitely be top 3 kind of guy. But Heinisch, man, he's tough too. I mean, his training partner is GM3, you know, so he trains with high-level grapplers as well. His takedown defense is shit. If any part of his weakness is the grappling, I mean, 100%. And he does give his back up a lot, but I do get nervous here, man, that if Allen doesn't get a sub that first 7.5 minutes, I feel like the thing, you know, it can reverse because Heinisch can outpace him on the feet, and Allen has gassed out in the past, you know. So I don't know. It's a closer fight than I think people make it out to be, but I mean, either way, you know, it's not going to surprise me if Allen comes out here and subs the guy in the first round, or if I guess I would be a little more surprised if Ian drags it out, you know, to a decision win or something like that. But man, it's tougher than I think, and I'll go Allen though. I guess I'll go with y'all.
I mean, I have so here's my deal with. I don't know how you can trust Ian Heinisch. So he comes out, looks like a man on fire, gets 2 easy decision wins against grapplers who couldn't do anything against him. And then he loses to Derek Brunson bad and Omari Akhmedov, gets a fluky 1-punch knockout against GM3. And now people are crowning him like, he's top 10. I don't see like the whole trust with Ian Heinisch. Brendan Allen, to me, shown you quite a bit. Yeah, his striking's not that great, but
I mean, but he still hasn't fought anyone in the top 15 either. I mean, top 20.
Kevin Holland's fighting Jack Hermanson, and he's sub.
Yeah, but Kevin Holland is not a top fucking 15 dude right now, is he?
No, I mean, people act like he's top 5 though.
I know, that's what I'm saying. He's dumb, and he's overrated all the time. The reason people love him is because he fights fucking cans every goddamn month.
Yeah.
I mean, he's all hype. So
yeah, I just think
Allen did though beat Holland when he was fucking 20. So, or you know, his that's pretty impressive. So the guy's ceiling's high as hell. I do agree.
Yeah,
with
I just think Allen is like a Charles Oliveira, where he's going to be constantly underrated.
But we see what happened in the last fight. He started gassing out, and fucking Dawkins started piecing his ass out.
I thought that was a pick 'em fight, and Dawkins could win. And I'm very high on Dawkins too. I think Dawkins can do a lot in the division. I really think he can.
But he hadn't done shit until that fight. That was his first fight. So I mean,
yeah,
you know what I mean. So we don't know, but I mean, we'll see.
Depending on who they give Dawkins, I think he'll roll through them. But yeah,
we're gonna give him somebody to fucking roll through. I'm sure.
So if you boys didn't catch that, Pete said 5,200 on the money line. Brendan Allen, lock it in. There it is.
I won't do that. But
that's what he said. That's a clean 5,200 back, Pete. We're talking about a champion here, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
how
we'll be live.
How pissed off are you going to be if he smokes Ian tomorrow?
I won't be. I'll just nod my head and say that's what I thought would happen.
Like, damn, that was an easy 5,200 I should have made. Real quick, shout out to the chat. We got 76 of y'all out there. Y'all can be anywhere on this Friday night, but you're deciding to rock with us. You can find us here every single Friday night, 8 p.m. It's 8 p.m., right?
8 p.m., yep. And see TJ Kill. He knows what I'm saying there.
Yeah, we know how good he is. He's a fucking black belt, and we saw what he did. I'm just saying, like, he hasn't fought anyone either. It's the same shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's coming up the same ropes Allen did, basically. That's kind of where he's at. And that was a tougher fight on Allen, too, because he had no time to prep for Dawkins. No time.
Yeah,
so,
boys.
It looks hard to Stevie there.
There you go, boys. That's why you got to make sure you're hitting that subscribe button, because you never know when we're going to see Slaughter get up and get P in a rear naked choke right now. It could happen right now. P better walk a fucking fine line over there.
The only time I would do that is when I'm all bulked up on my fucking supplements from Boser.
That's right. Boom. Let's say you want to get as jacked as El Jefe and fucking.
Got the natural roids there.
There you go. I heard that if you take the creatine from bulk supplements, you get sweet hair like that, P. Where do they need to go?
Bulksupplements.com. 5 to 10% off your first purchase if you enter Pub Sports promo code at checkout. Bulksupplements.com. And hey, Vash, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. What's going on, Vash? Just in Wisconsin last week. So what's popping there?
There you go. Very nice. Very nice. Next up on the card, boys, we got Barcelos coming in facing Khalid, Taha, El Jefe. Drop me some odds, sir.
Let's see. Barcelos minus 390 now. Khalid plus 300. Over and under 2.5. Over minus 110. Under minus 120.
Nice. We got somebody in the chat. They're saying 10K on Albanian fella Brahimaj. Whoa. Big spicy bet. Good luck to you, sir. Big Brady, what you think about this one, sir?
Yeah, so I'm picking Allen and Heinisch to be fight of the night, but if it's not fight of the night, I do think it's going to be this fight with Barcelos versus Taha. And it's kind of crazy. Barcelos is a really big favorite here, almost minus 400 on a lot of books here. I kind of see why. I think he's the much better fighter, but Taha's a really dangerous opponent, finishing 86% of his wins. I just think the gap in skill is pretty big here. And I also think Barcelos has a really clear path to victory, and that is taking down Taha. Barcelos is a black belt in BJJ, very good on the mat, very good top control. And if he does take down Taha, I think he's going to have a big advantage. It's just what Barcelos likes to do in a lot of his fights is brawl with his opponent. And if you do that with Taha, you're kind of giving him a little bit of a path to victory, kind of playing with fire there. But I'm going to go with Barcelos. I don't have a bet on him. I think he's okay parlay piece. I think the line's a little bit wide. I do think if you do have a bet on Barcelos, you're going to be holding your breath when he's going to get into these brawls with Taha. But I'm going to take the better fighter. I'm assuming he's going to take down Taha, probably finish him on the mat, but probably no bet for me. And wouldn't be surprised if Taha did land a hard shot, but Barcelos has a really good chin. Haven't seen really any durability issues. 35 years old. I do think he's a much better fighter, and I'm going to take him here.
Nice. Sexy Hair P, what you think about it?
Yes, I mean, in the chat, they're all kind of, I'm not saying riding Taha, but a lot of people like Taha in here. And I can see why. So Taha, I think the only fight I wagered on him, he smoked Boston Salmon in like 30 seconds. Easy finish. Looked good there. But Barcelos, another guy, kind of criminally sort of underrated. He's not getting these top 15 type opponents. So he's getting guys who he should kind of roll through, and he does. Good grappling, good jiu-jitsu, decent enough striking, can take a punch. Taha, though, is very explosive, and in round one, it could get dicey if Taha lands a big hook, maybe drops Barcelos. But even if that happens, I could actually see Barcelos getting his wits about him and subbing him from bottom, with Taha being overzealous on top, trying to finish. So I will take Barcelos here. I think Barcelos is all around the better fighter, faced a much better competition, but Taha is decent, little too much too soon for him. He should be fighting someone a little lower on the totem pole, but good. I mean, really, it's a no-lose situation for Taha, in my opinion, because as long as he doesn't get like killed in round one, he's going to look good because he's finding a really good fighter here in Barcelos. But yeah, I'm going to take Barcelos probably by sub like round two.
Yeah, no, I'm all over Barcelos, man, and I think he gets it done in round one or round two sub. I mean, he's a world-class Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu champion, and he's I think he has the edge in the striking, believe it or not. I think he's the better boxer. He's actually trained with a lot of boxers, and I know that for a fact. And I mean, he's powerful too. He can hold his own on the feet. He's got a great jaw. And Taha, to me, man, he's a little overrated in my opinion. I mean, look who he knocked out, Boston Salmon. Boston Salmon gets knocked out by everyone in the UFC. And that Bruno Silva, I mean, Bruno Silva is fucking kind of weak, dude. So I think he's a little overhyped right now in this spot. And I'm all over Barcelos, man. I think he's a way better fighter.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, boys. I'm on Barcelos as well. We got to be careful because Taha does have sneaky power. He has nice big overhands. He can finish you by submission, but I think Barcelos is the overall better fighter. Let's go to the handy-dandy spreadsheet sponsored by DFS by the numbers from the big brain himself. Checking out the significant strikes. This is a rare combo that I see here, boys. We have Barcelos. He's kind of a chameleon. He's kind of good standing, and he's kind of good like when he takes them down. So let's see, significant strikes landed per minute. Barcelos lands 4.79. That's damn near 5 significant strikes per minute. Taha's 2.64, so a lot more activity. But then we slide over here to grappling. Barcelos averages 2.31 takedowns as well. So I know a lot of those numbers from the significant strike category are coming as he's taking them down, throwing ground and pound. But he gets into wars. And when he gets into wars, Taha can clip him. That is his one chance, I believe. But I think it's gonna. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think Barcelos is gonna come out. He might go to war at first. He might start exchanging. But if he thinks Taha is getting the better of anything at all, it looks like Barcelos is going to go to his grappling. And Taha has a 63% takedown defense. So, with Barcelos being a decent takedown artist on top of good positioning, good transitions, good ground and pound, he can sub you, he can ground and pound you. I see this being a Barcelos inside the distance victory. So that will be my pick there. Do you know what that line is on Barcelos inside the distance?
What that? Oh no, they don't have a prop. They don't have a prop yet for this one.
Okay. Yeah, I might check that one live tomorrow before we go live or whatever, and I might look to see what that.
I see a plus 105.
Okay, yeah. I mean, so some other people are thinking that as well. So, but yeah, so that's the official pick for you, boy. You guys got anything else to add on this one?
Nope.
Not really. No, I think I want to see that prop. Yeah, if it comes out to sub plus money, I'm gonna hop on that for sure.
Nice. And yeah, boys, you can find us live here tomorrow. Every single UFC event on Saturday from start to finish, live betting that bad boy. So come rock with us. You can tell how we interact here. It's a fun time. There's no stale moments. We're always rolling. You're probably going to get Nick pounding some shoeies, you know what I'm saying, catching a parasite or something, you know what I'm saying? So be sure to come rock with us. We got 76 of y'all. Y'all can be anywhere, but you're choosing to be here. We have shows all week. We have Monday Night Football on Monday. We have me and Brady on Tuesday breaking down whatever UFC card is, kind of first look DFS edition. We got Razor on the ponies Tuesday as well. You want to bet some ponies? You want to be like Big P and have sexy hair and money in your pocket? Go bet the ponies with Razor. You'll go ahead and cash a couple big tickets, have you a nice weekend. Wednesday, we got Millie Mills, seconds out. And if there's a Bellator card, you can catch him and Guru an hour before the lead-in, breaking down that Bellator card. Thursday, if there is a Bellator card, you can find us right here. Official watch party, official watch station for Bellator. We're here each and every Bellator event. Doesn't matter if that shit starts at 5 p.m. Central Time on a Thursday. We're here. That's right. We got jobs too. It doesn't matter. We're covered it. Stay locked in. Friday, you can catch us right here, talking hands, breaking down in depth every single UFC fight card that comes our way. You can also catch some other shows in between, like Billy Briz breaks out some DFS football. We got Connor Mack on some college football Saturday mornings, NFL football Sunday morning. So we got a slate for y'all. Make sure you're locked and loaded. Now let's get to this co-main event, boys. We got Tanner Boser coming in, facing the former heavyweight champion of the world, Andrei the Pitbull Arlovski. El Jefe, you got some odds on this one.
Hey, maybe come next week, Preston's Barber will be our new sponsor.
Woo, get it.
We keep talking about his hair.
His hair's on
hair.
point.
Yeah, we need to get. I mean, that's free advertising right there for these guys. We got to talk to them. So Boser comes in as the big dog, minus 315. Arlovski plus 255. Over and under 2.5. Over minus 140. Under plus 110.
Nice, Brady. What you think about it, sir?
Yeah, so Tanner Boser does close out my parlay here. I have him parlay with Romanov. I got it earlier in the week. I got it at like minus 121. I really like that parlay a lot. Probably my two most confident picks on the whole slate there. And I really like Boser. I like him as a fighter here, and he's getting a lot of hype as of late because of those two awesome finishes he's had. But he's typically a point fighter. And what I like about Boser is he's not your typical heavyweight fighter. He's someone that has great cardio, great output, great leg kicks, which you love to see, especially in the heavyweight division. So I think this is a pretty good matchup here against Arlovski, someone who's been knocked out 12 times. I just don't know whether, Boser's going to go to decision and win a decision, or I don't know if he's going to counter Arlovski and knock him out there. I'm more so leaning towards the knockout. Arlovski, does leave a lot of openings. The dude's been knocked out 12 times. His chin's been looking better as of late, but hasn't really been fighting the best competition. Ben Rothwell, Philippe Lins. I do think Boser's definitely on his way up. I think he has a lot of promise as well. And Arlovski, like 41 years old. Boser's like 29, a much younger fighter. I have Boser here all day. Don't know whether to bet it by decision or KO, but I do like that parlay with Romanov there.
Very nice. P, what you think about it?
Yeah, Boser's looked very good in, like Bray says, last couple of fights. Good hands, quick, powerful leg kicks. and not knockout power. And Arlovski's been put out. Arlovski, so we had Arlovski against Lins. Arlovski was like plus 200 in that fight. I just thought he was quicker than Lins, and Lins didn't throw enough and have enough output. Problem is for Arlovski that he won't have that advantage here. Boser thinks the quicker guy and will throw a little more. And if, it comes to that point, I think Boser's leg kicks will really be detrimental to Arlovski, in which he can hit him with like a leg kick, then overhand right, maybe put him down. I just think he'll outwork Arlovski in this fight and, probably win a decision. And with Neil, so Neil with the boxing match tomorrow, Devin Haney is fighting Gamboa. Haney's minus 2,000. Haney's going to kill Gamboa, and maybe they set up Devin Haney versus Teofimo Lopez next year. That'd be a great fight. But Boser's the pick.
Ooh, spicy. That's a 2-for-1 for you boys out there. El Jefe, what you think about this?
Man, I'm not as high on Boser as everyone else. I mean, Arlovski's got a good reach advantage. He's no slouch. I mean, the dude's not bad. Boser, he's fought in 3 trash cans in a row, dude. I mean, he's fought in 3 pretty much not very good UFC guys, and 2 of them were making their debut, I think. And then, I mean, dude, I don't know.
I don't think, minus 320 is pretty heavy.
Before he went on his little road, I didn't think Boser was great at all. His volume was very low. Too fucking low, to where it's almost reminded me of like watching Roy Nelson in a way. Like, the dude's just a low volume fucking dude, but he has gotten in shape. He's looked better as of late. Those kicks, he's got good strong kicks. But Arlovski, man, I mean, with his experience, you can't put that past anything in a UFC fight. Like, all around fighter wise, I think Arlovski is better fighter. We know he has chin problems. He's gotten knocked out a bunch, but as of late, I mean, he's taken some real heavy blows, and he's withstood some heavy blows too. So no one wants to talk about that. But dude, I don't know. I'm gonna go with the dog here, Arlovski, just for shits and kicks. I'll throw $100 on it. I mean, I don't think Boser's that great. If he comes out and knocks out Arlovski, he'll prove me wrong. I think Arlovski is a good test for Boser, the best one yet. So we'll see. But I'm on Arlovski here as the dog.
Nice. El Jefe coming with the former heavyweight champion of the world. Me personally, I think Boser's probably going to win. I think that where Arlovski is normally better than these people that he are fighting, the ones that he's winning, the ones he's taken to decision is one, he has a little bit better footwork, a little bit better movement, and he's a little bit faster. He's adapted his fighting style to more of like a point base. Like, I'm going to win a decision. If I can knock you out, I can, but I'm not super worried about it. I think that's for a couple of reasons. 1, he's getting older. 2, he wants to win. But 3, he knows his chin is kind of testy, so he doesn't really want to get in them firefights. I think Boser, he's slimmed down a lot. He has really good movement for a heavyweight. He cuts angles good. He throws combos to come in, like he rushes in, but he doesn't just rush in. He'll throw through like 2 or 3 as he's walking in to get in his fighting space. And then he'll end it with the leg kick or circle out with the hook, something like that. I think at this point in Arlovski's career, Boser's a little bit better at it. I don't necessarily think he's going to knock Arlovski out. I think it will probably be a decision, even though Arlovski has been knocked out 12 times. But he's gotten a little bit better defensively and not getting smacked, just clean like he had been in the past. The pick for me is Boser. And if I got to be specific, it'll probably be Boser by decision.
And, well, Mo, you said the same thing I was thinking in my head, is that Arlovski, though, he is going to be tougher opponent than these other 3 guys because his footwork by far. And 2, like you did allude to, he is getting older in age. So he does like to clinch up a little bit more against the cage, and he's not going to be as much involved in the firefights like he once was. But if he can play an all-around UFC, MMA, clinch up, that kind of game, and I mean, he has a shot. He has a shot at the decision.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm not mad at you for the Pitbull pick one. I mean, you're going dog. I mean, and Arlovski's former heavyweight champion, he has good fight IQ, and his new fighting style does seem to where he has a chance to win the decision. Just me personally, I think he'll probably go Boser's way, but Yeah, I think he'll be in the fight. I don't think that Boser's going to come out and smoke him like people are thinking. So, but let's get on to this main event, boys. That's why we all came here. We got Thiago Santos coming in versus Glover Teixeira. El Jefe, you got some odds on this on mybookie.ag.
Yep, mybookie.ag. Put in that promo code PUP Sports. You get 50% match on your cash deposits, 100% on your Bitcoin deposit. And final bout here, we got Santos coming in as a big favorite, minus 260 over Glover Teixeira, plus 200, over and under 1.5, over minus 155, under plus 125.
Nice, big brain, choo-choo.
Yeah, this fight's really, really tough to call, and you wouldn't think it would be, like, as Santos is sitting there at like a minus 250 favorite on some books, and I really don't agree with that line at all. Especially, there's a bunch of reasons. Teixeira's been looking the best he's ever had. He's 41 years old. 4-fight winning streak. He looked great at the weigh-ins as well. Santos did not look so great at the weigh-ins, and just all the other factors, like Santos coming off of a really long layoff, about a year and a half. Coming off of a split decision loss to John Jones. And the last person that came off to a split decision loss to John Jones looked absolutely awful. And I don't know what it is. It's like a John Jones curse where people fight John Jones and look awful the fight after, like an Anthony Smith or an Alexander Gustafsson. And I don't know if it's true or not, but just something to think about there. But as for the fight goes, like, I think this fight should be a lot closer. Lined. Teixeira, if he gets the fight down to the mat, he is very, very live here. Really good ground and pound, really good submissions as well. Thiago Santos has been submitted twice in his career, once by Eric Spicely. I know that was at a different weight class, but still, Eric Spicely, come on. Got knocked out by David Branch as well. So, in a fight that I think should be closer to a pick'em, I'm actually going to go with Teixeira here, the underdog, and I do have a bet on it. I did bet Teixeira inside the distance, have a little bit of money on that, but it's really hard to trust Santos coming off that layoff, the injuries at a minus 240 price. It really is.
Very nice. Pete, what you think about it, sir?
Yeah, well, I just want to go to this comment. Arlovski was gesturing for the belt on the scale. Arlovski must be getting dementia because with that being said, Santos versus Teixeira. Yeah, Teixeira's been a real, he's screwed us quite a bit.
Every fucking time.
Yeah, and I don't know why. I'm not learning. I don't know if it's just the way he fights that I'm not buying in to Teixeira yet. But yeah,
come on, P.
Teixeira's looked good. I mean, the Anthony Smith fight was brutal because Smith was smoking him the first 2 rounds. Then he got clipped at either the end of round 2 or early round 3, and Smith got beaten to hell bad. Santos, I think, is better than Anthony Smith overall. Santos does have a knockout win over the current light heavyweight champion, Jan.
Yep.
So Santos isn't no scrub. The layoff hurts. He had knee surgery, I believe. So that definitely hurts some. So he comes back here. This is a tough fight. Minus 260 is a wide line. But to me, if Teixeira can't get him down, I think Santos could actually put his lights out. Because Teixeira got clipped and dropped by Carl Roberson, who was moving up from 185 to 205 early in round 1. He eventually got him down. And
yeah, people, what did he do?
He was out. Teixeira was out, and then they fucking
they could
somehow they could have called.
Yeah, they could have stopped the fight. No, he got him down and beat him up. But this isn't Carl. This isn't Carl Roberson. This is Thiago Santos. I think Thiago is still really good. Arguably, he could have won that fight versus John Jones. That was a close fight. I'm going to take Thiago Santos probably by round 3 finish. But I can see it's, again, I'm betting against the guy who has screwed me fight again. Glover could do it. I just don't have much interest in seeing Glover. I don't know, would he get the title shot after Adesanya, I guess now? But
it's so weird, right? I mean,
but
you're making your peak at this point in your career. It's just kind of strange.
Yeah, because prior to this, I think he fought John Jones. That was 7-8 years ago, maybe. So I'm gonna say Thiago gets it done, but I see with what Brady said, where line's probably a little too wide.
Nice. We got big Derek Stover before you go, boss. He says these guys made me over 300 last night. First time watching, I'm buying a T-shirt as a thank you. Big shout out to Derek Stover. We appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, we appreciate you. And who was the guy? Brandon in earlier. He gave us a dono. That was awesome.
Yeah, nice. We appreciate y'all. El Jefe, what you think about this main event, sir?
I mean, dude, to me, it's a real easy, clear path. Teixeira gets on top, it's over. If Santos stays on the feet, it's over. So I like Santos here to keep it on the feet. I think he clipped Teixeira. Teixeira comes in for, he has to shoot in. He's not as quick as he once was. Santos has those really big uppercuts, and that's something I think that could do well against Teixeira because, let's be honest, Teixeira gets clipped by Santos. He's going to probably go out, like Preston said. But then again, Teixeira gets on top. It's a different story. So I'm going to go with Santos here. I think he is the better. I wouldn't say the better fighter, but I am going to say the more powerful, explosive fighter. He's a faster fighter on the feet, going to have more athleticism, quicker. We'll see how that knee holds up. But Teixeira looked good on the scale today, man. Probably the best I've seen him. And that was kind of weird, but man, it's a tough fight to call, but I'm going Santos. I think he gets the job done.
That's right, boys. I don't know if you can tell by the stance that I'm rolling right now. We got 81 people in here right now. If we got 81 people come back tomorrow for the event, they'll be able to see a 50-50 duel. Me and Brady versus El Jefe P. Glover versus Thiago Santos. Already got a bet on the plus 200. Glover, I just think that he's going to come in. I do get worried because he does get clipped. And it's not just against the Carl Roberson. It's almost damn near every fight he gets in, he gets clipped, but he rises back from the dead like Tyson Fury. He comes, he takes his bulk supplements, he passes USADA test, he rises from the dead, he whoops that ass. He takes these people down at the 205-pound mark, and they don't have nothing for his ground game. He takes them down. Boom, gets inside control. Knee slices over to full mount. They're saying, no, get off me. No, get off me. He goes, gets a little arm triangle, some ground and pound, something like that. TJ Kill said something that I liked right here. Coming back from any type of leg injuries, let alone 2 knees, very hard, probably worse mentally than losing your chin. He has 2 bad knees. So he doesn't have 1 bad knee. They're 2 brand new knees, but how are they going to hold up? We don't know.
Bro, we've seen fucking athletes come back come on. This is 2020. Like, people come back from the injuries like it's nothing.
Yeah, but this ain't on the field, boss, cutting slant routes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is Glover trying to come hyperextend that knee and take him out. So that's kind of that's what I'm banking for is I don't know how he's coming back off the injury. So, and I've been the opposite of y'all. I've been nailing every single Glover fight right.
If I recall, his knee was blown out during the Jones fight, and he almost still won.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, adrenaline's a motherfucker. So, but I just see Glover coming in. It might get clipped. If you go on Santos, you take that inside. You ain't got to take it inside the distance. You take that KO because that's how it will happen if he comes out and finishes him. It's not really going to be by sub. It's going to be by KO. It's going to be early, first, second, third round, something like that. Me personally, I'm going Glover. Probably, I already bet the money line. So tomorrow, live, as we're live on Pub Sports Radio, right here for the fights, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification, along with hit that like button. That's how YouTube knows that you enjoy what we got going here. I might, depends on how the night goes. I might sprinkle a little Glover by sub. What would I get that by if I could sprinkle a little Glover by sub?
I see plus 500.
No, yeah, let me see because I just had it up here. And that's possible because Santos isn't that great in the grappling department. But let's see. So by sub plus 600.
Oh, there we go. I like this 6-1, boys. So probably go ahead and throw a little something on that. So you 84 people that are watching us can come stay. Because, when I win, I'm going to go crazy. I'm going to flex on them. I'm going to make Nick do his shoey. I'm going to get a close-up on Preston's hair. Y'all going to get the whole 9. So,
Glover, if Glover wins this fight, I will be a fucking true believer. Like, I don't think I will ever go against him. Because I've literally bet against him, I think, his last 5, probably 6 fights.
Yeah,
look at the record, but I'm pretty sure it's close to that.
Well, I'm a believer.
The Anthony Smith one, he was getting his ass kicked, and then Smith's the teeth just
it
fell
all started
off.
since Corey Anderson. Yeah,
Corey
Anderson. So 5 fights now. He screwed me. 4 fights in a row. Yep. No, actually, I take that back. I had him against Kudalebra. I did have Glover against Kudalebra.
There you go. There you go. But yeah, no. So you saw that.
But you know what? A common theme in all 4 of those fights is he got clipped in every fucking one of them, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. He's going to get clipped. So that does make me nervous. So,
well, let's yeah, man. So that's awesome. Y'all come join us tomorrow. Let's wrap up our best bets for the night.
That's right, Brady. What's your best look, best lean, best bet of the evening?
All right, so my favorite best bet is going to be the parlay I have. Chikadze wins inside the distance, parlayed with Romanov wins inside the distance, plus 132. Really like that bet. If Chikadze cannot finish this guy, I really don't know what to say.
Ooh, I like that. But I'm not gonna take that. I'm not gonna take that. Me personally, I'm gonna since Brady's not taking it, I know these 2 gaboons over here aren't gonna take it, so I'm gonna go ahead and take mine. I'm going Glover. Let's go Glover, whatever you want to say, money line. If you want to get spicy, throw a little sub prop because that's probably going to fucking happen. P, what's your best bet of the evening?
Mo, is this going to be a DFS bet like last week with Nick? Are we going to have to do one of those? I got Thiago, you got Glover?
Shit, son, let's do it. Loser shaves their eyebrows?
Fuck that.
Fuck that.
I ain't doing that.
No, I'm not either. I got the fucking dog.
Yeah,
you're going to have to do something worse than me. I got the dog.
Yeah, I mean, we'll think about it. Yeah, we'll talk about it tomorrow then, yeah.
Yeah, I need something at least. You got to give me a little something.
He's your best bet. Come on.
Okay. All right, let's go straight up, P. Let's go straight up. Whatever you want to do, bro. Whatever you want to do. I'm confident in Teixeira.
Okay. Yeah, well, I'll think about it. And
how about y'all do like you got to eat like 20 chicken wings or something.
That's right. Or loser has to try to do 15 pull-ups live.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think we have a pull-up thing, and I probably won't be able to do that. But yeah, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. We'll think about something different.
You're that confident. You're like, set whatever fucking bet you want, bro, because I ain't gonna have to do it. Huh?
No,
is that how you're feeling right now, B?
We'll think something.
You're acting real spicy right now. I'm gonna make you eat those words, son.
No, I mean,
I'm not going to. Glover's going to make you eat those fucking words.
It's your best.
I'll have you doing 50 push-ups or something in front of everybody.
Yeah, I mean, that'll be horrible. So we'll see. So we got locker room. P, you see this going 10 minutes. Yeah, Mills. I think this can go 10 minutes. So I'm guessing that's what Mills is going. Fight to start round 3. That's probably even money. So that's not terrible. So yeah, that's not bad. Ali says loser has to eat the 10 hottest wings.
Ooh.
No, son. I ate some nacho cheese Doritos and cheese dip before we went live last night. Threw up everywhere. I can't handle that, Ali.
Yeah, I mean, we'll think about maybe Nick will be the impartial party to set the bet. So
yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, we'll think about. For me, my best bet it's going to be my guy Brendan Allen. I think he's going to roll through Ian Heinisch and make him look dumb. So Brendan Allen is my best bet.
Yeah. I mean, shit, I was going to say, if you don't pick him, I'm going to because you're so high on him at first. Minus 115 is the best line on the board.
Well, Charles Oliveira has been plus 130 against scrubs too. Like they just, I just think there's fighters they don't know how to properly rate. I think Brian Allen's one of those guys.
I'm going to go ahead and go with the dog here, plus 105. I'll go with Brahimaj. I'll do that. I think that's a good, solid pick there. I don't love Max Griffin. I think he's lost like 4 out of his last 7. I think if he loses this, he could be fucking on the verge of getting cut. I don't know, man. He doesn't seem like he's going to get any better. He's hit his ceiling, and if he doesn't win this, I think he's done. So I'm going plus 105, and I'll even go further to say I feel confident in that fucking sub. I'm going plus 500 on Brahimaj by the sub.
Nice. I like that. Brahimaj. We got Bab 329, 64 likes, 0 dislikes, says it all. Smash that like button some more. Appreciate that, boys. We got 78 people. If you could take the time, smash that like button, just like Bab said. We're here damn near 7 days a week, bringing you some type of content. If you enjoyed tonight, you're going to enjoy the other shows. Come back, give us a chance. We'll be live tomorrow night for the fight, starting at 7 p.m. Central Time. I do believe that start time, right, Pete?
Yeah, six Central. Yep.
Nice. So we will be live. Come back, join us. Before we go, Show has something to recommend. P goes to a mohawk. Mo goes Scott Steiner, bleach blonde, and black chin strap. One, I got some Native American in me. Can't grow a chin strap. But this is pretty black. And I'll go straight blonde. I'll go straight fucking Scott Steiner on that ass. If P will go sides of, but it can't be some pussy mohawk. It needs to be side shade, Chuck Liddell-esque mohawk.
You would kind of look like that dude, blonde, the guy that killed his wife, Scott Peterson or whatever. He died of hair blonde.
No, I don't want to be that guy. Hey, P. I see you putting that lip in.
I see
you doing your tongue on your lip over there.
I don't think I have enough hair to do a mohawk.
Hey, don't you ever swipe your hair back like that at me like you're a fucking model ever again.
We can't fuck up that hair. We're trying to get that sponsor as barber down.
Okay, you're right. Hey, I want to be the one to take that fucking hair though. I want to wake up and be like, Mo took my fucking hair. That motherfucker, I had it rolling. I was looking good, and Mo took it all from me. But
yeah, I'm not going shave, so that ain't happening.
Oh shit. Well, guys, I tried, but we'll come up with something. It ain't P. You're gonna have some hair up there. It's gonna be Chuck Liddell mohawk. We'll talk about it. Maybe loser gets a tattoo or something. I don't know. But not with COVID. What the fuck are we thinking? But yeah, no. Who wants to see P get a tattoo? I do.
We'll see.
Hey, whatever tattoo Brendan Allen has, if he has to get that exact same one.
I think he has a few tattoos.
Or P's gonna get a wolf spread tattoo right above his belly button. Let's go.
Oh God, no. They'd have to pay us like $100K for that.
Yeah. It's gonna say glitter on it.
As long as it doesn't say wolf spread behind his apple.
Yeah. Hey, wolf spread right as a tramp stamp. So let's go. Well, yeah, boys, that's your show. If you enjoy the content, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, hit that bell notification, take the time, hit the like. That's how YouTube knows that you enjoy what we got going here. If you notice, we're getting that algorithm more. Hopefully, we're popping up in your recommends, all that good stuff. Share the link to your friends. For Big P, you can find him at Preston Ekdahl. That's EKDAHL. That's right. You can find him at Preston Ekdahl on Twitter. You can find DFS by the numbers at DFS_numbers on Twitter. DFS by the numbers on YouTube. Hey, Brady, why don't you let them know kind of what you got going because you're kind of a big deal. One, that's the first question. Two, let them know how many live people you had in your chat tonight, bro.
Yeah, great show tonight. Thank you all for hanging out in the chat. Had a bunch of people in there. On my channel, I have a breakdown posted on Tuesday. If you guys are into DraftKings, I did a DraftKings breakdown. I did a live stream before this one, and I'm going to do a betting breakdown tomorrow on Saturday, going over the best bets for each card. Other than that, I had like 350 people in my live. I think it was a record. So hopefully brought some people over here. Hopefully have some new guys in the chat, and yep, can't wait for tomorrow.
Nice. We love having you on. You can find me at MoScreenFightP1 on Twitter. A little over 10K followers. You come support me. I'll support you. I'm not one that sends you with the follow. I'm nobody, so I'll support you. You support me. And you can find me here on Pub Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, breaking down a sport one way or another, whether it's football, putting money in your pocket, UFC, whether that's Bellator or any type of MMA, basically. You know what I'm saying? We're putting money in your pocket. You can find El Jefe, Big Jeff at Slaughterhouse. That's SLAUGHTERHAUS, German style, baby. #1. You can find him on Twitter at that handle. And you can find all of us on Pub. This is all powered by Pub Sports Radio. For P, for Brady, for El Jefe. This is your boy Mo. We're out. Peace.